Legislator Laura Schaefer.
Here.
Thank you. Legislator Dennis Dunn.
Here.
Legislator Arnold Drucker.
Here.
Legislator Rosemary Walker.
Here.
Legislator Donald McKenzie.
Here.
Legislator Stephen Rhodes.
Present.
Minority Leader Yvonne Abram.
Here.
Presiding Officer Norman Gonzalez.
Present.
We have a quorum, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Fulton. At this point in time, I'm going to ask Legislator Dennis Dunn to invite our guest to take.
Would you all rise, remove your hats, and welcome the United States Marine Corps Color Guard for our pledge to the pledge. Color Guard Sergeant, forward colors. Please raise your right hand over your heart and join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Hold that, Sergeant. The colors. Right. Face. Forward. March. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Marine Corps. They were presented today by the orders of retired Major Charles Kilbride, United States Marine Corps retired. Not retarded, retired. He's here.
Okay, 30 seconds. Major, can you come up for just 1 second? And is Police Chief, oh, there you are, Commissioner Krumpner, can you just come?
Recording is ordered.
You have to hit the red button, but I just have to mention, on December 4th, we had the Toys for Tots in Glen Cove, which is the largest Toys for Tots collection in the nation. We had over 1,500 cars, and I just heard we received 50,000 gifts. And thank you so much to both of you. Not only did you organize such a beautiful ceremony in remembrance of a good friend of mine's son who succumbed to post-traumatic stress disorder, but also with Commissioner Krumpner, you were able to get everyone safe from Glen Cove to City Field. That was an incredible achievement, and I still feel so good about that day. Anytime I'm having a bad time, I think of that day, and it's a good feeling. So thank you for all you do, and yeah.
Yes, Delia, I just wanted to say we made you a vice chairman because of all the help that you did for us that day, and my hat's off to you, because we couldn't have done it, and Commissioner, myself, and Joe Lapadula from Glen Cove, Martino Auto Concept could never have done it without the influence and support of you, and for that, you know, I don't give credit away just because you're a legislator. You got to do something for it, and you did something. We got 50,000 toys that day, so my hat's off to you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
It was a great day, and it is something that was truly special. 50,000 toys that were gathered, and I have to tell you, there were some great gifts and throughout the day. But with that being said, what I will say is the credit doesn't go to me in this particular case. It goes to you know, Detective Lieutenant LeBron and all the members of the DEC Police Department that pulled the detail together to make sure again, that we can move 1,500 cars from Glencoe to, Blue Island Expressway to City Field. So you did a great job. All the people involved did a great job, and we're very lucky here on Long Island, and we'll be talking more about it. These programs are truly special, and they really change people's lives. And Major Gilbride has been someone that's been involved in this for a very long time. He leads the charge. United States Marine Corps is worldwide. I was on vacation Thanksgiving week, and I'm in Costa Rica, and there it is, the Toys for Tots box, because the Marines are in virtually every single country in the world, and they work this program, and they're really dedicated to it. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Major Gilbride, and I want to thank the members of the Madison County Police Department.
Dennis Dunn, Legislator Dunn, we asked that he show up to Glencoe on the weekend, but I guess he doesn't work the weekends. Thank you.
Not Glencoe.
It's a North Shore Day.
Minority Leader. Minority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. No, actually, Commissioner, I just wanted to thank Major Gilbride again. As many of you may or may not know, actually we host the event in Unionville. We've been doing it now for the last couple of years. Holiday of Giving, and Major Gilbride has been tremendous. We don't provide 50,000 or collect 50,000 toys, but we do very well. I believe we enrich the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of kids in that area who are not able to have the fortunes of being able to celebrate Christmas with gifts and so on and so forth, even though it's so much bigger than that just by itself. But I want to thank him publicly for helping us in that endeavor now. For the last couple of years, he's been a tremendous asset for that endeavor that we go through, and I want to thank him publicly again. Thank you, Major Gilbride.
I don't know if I'm going to be putting you on the spot, Major, but every year, Toys for Tots donates toys to MUMC, and I am looking forward for that event happening again. So, you're on. Remember that. I don't forget. MUMC needs the toys for the children who will be at the hospital during the holidays. So, again, I thank you for what you've done and what you're going to continue to do.
Norman, can I just say one more thing? Not to be redundant, but for those of you who don't know, Major Gilbride runs Toys for Tots throughout the metropolitan area and helps anyone who needs it, who wants to get involved. And Major Gilbride is a force of nature. So if anyone's interested in helping the Marine Corps or getting involved with Major Gilbride, I encourage you to. He's very receptive to the help, but he's going to make it work, as he said, and he does a wonderful job, as do the United States Marines.
Well-deserved comments from the legislators. Now, as it's always been our privilege and honor to recognize a top cop or more at each full legislature meeting. And today is no different. And I'm going to ask the president of the PBA, the commissioner, and the honoree, who is Peter Ellison. And I believe the president of the PBA is going to tell us all about what Peter Ellison did to deserve the top cop of this country.
Well, thank you very much. Happy holidays to everybody. Healthy. Happy New Year to all up there. Month after month we come here and we talk about stories about what cops do on a day-to-day basis. Taking guns off the street, drugs, saving people's lives. That's only one part of what a police officer does, and to be honest with you, it's probably the smaller part of what they do day in and day out while they're working. But there's another life for police officers, and one that we all share in, especially with this team today. Chuck Gilbride finally got away from the camera. Somebody's over there. You never see him by the camera. Anyway, what today is so special about this is with the holiday season, this theme of Toys for Tots. We're thinking, who are we going to honor this month as a top cop? There's plenty of stories out there, we know. But what the public should know, and I know what everybody up there knows, is the good work that our officers do on and off duty helping others. We're the baseball coaches, football coaches, the scout leaders, just leaders in the community with public service. Pete Ellison is no different. He became joined the Marines, and you're once a Marine, you're always a Marine, correct? And the commissioner was a Marine also. And in 1984, he started to dedicate his life, prior to him becoming into law enforcement, Toys for Tots. So 34 years he's been doing this for. He was a county sheriff beforehand, and for the last 24 years, been Nassau County police officer. The work that he's done with the Toys for Tots, put the carton in each precinct, collecting them every year. It's not done while he's working. This is all done on his own time. And again, it's just one of our many police officers that are involved in community service every year. And I think no better time of the year than a time of giving to honor somebody who gives so much of himself, day in and day out. Somebody asked me before from the press, they said, you usually come up here, you do it. How does it feel to honor somebody that does good, in the community? I said, the problem with the media sometimes, the printed media, there's not enough ink to write all the good stories that police officers do day in and day out. But it's funny, they find enough ink to write one bad story. So, in the national media and everything else like that. So, it's great to have a day like this to honor somebody who is so deserving, somebody that should be looked up to. And we look up to him, not just because of size, he's a little taller than me, but if I had hair, maybe I'd be as tall as him. But it's really, truly an honor, and I've known Pete for a long time. I call him a friend. He's one of my favorite guys in the world, and that's why he's going to be the top cop of the month. Thank you very much for everything.
I'm with you, presiding officer.
Okay.
Okay, would you like to say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's, today we're honoring, well, let me start by wishing everybody a happy and healthy holidays. This is a great time of year. It's one of my favorite times. It is my favorite time of year. Police Officer Ellison stands out. Jimmy Carver is very humble. I mean, they started the program a number of years ago with the foundation, and that'll be again this year, where they'll be shopping with underprivileged children, and that's just an example among others. The DEI runs a program for jackets. The CSEA employees in the Ambulance Bureau are going to be doing a toy run to the local hospitals for kids in there. And these are just a few examples of the great work that our members do and returning to the community. And today we're honoring Pete Ellison, and when you think about it, since 1984, over 30 years, he's been working on the Toys for Tots program. One of the largest programs of its kind, probably the largest program of its kind here, led by Major Bill Bride. We've already talked about his great work. Think about it, 50,000 toys were gathered in a single drive, and that's only a fraction of all the toys that Major Bill Bride will be handing out during the holiday season. And that doesn't happen without people like, Police Officer Ellison, who's out there each and every day during this time of the year, working on this program. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of volunteers that work on this program, and the Marine Corps dedicates a lot to this program. So I'd like to thank Pete Ellison. I'd like to thank all the members of the department that have given so much this holiday season to try to make everybody's life a little bit better.
Well, I think, Jim
Yes.
and Commissioner, your choice was not only appropriate, but it was in keeping with the theme of the holidays. And so, Officer Ellison, thank you for what you've done and continue to do. And I know that a lot of children are going to be very, very happy this holiday season. So God bless you and continued success. And I thank you for choosing Officer Ellison as the top cop. Very appropriate. I have a citation on behalf of all of us up here for Officer Ellison, and have a choice of coming up here to take the photo, or we coming down there.
It's whatever the photographer says.
Whatever the majority leader says.
Whatever the photographer says. Okay.
They like it up top.
How about
Just slide close together.
Yeah, come on up.
Set the fire today. Mike, leave it.